today we're going to be unboxing and checking out the new Tamron 1728 2.8 for Sony full frame. Let's go. So here's the box of the Tamron. I have it here. So this is a 1728 f2.8 Di3 RXD Tamron. So this is the new lens from Tamron. It's for Sony full frame. So Sony is really making a name for taking some shares in the full frame market, considering that a number of lens manufacturers like Sigma, Tamron, Samyang, and other smaller companies are actually making dedicated lenses for the Sonys. So let's try to check it out. So inside this is a manual. And this is the lens itself. Ooh, look at that. Okay, first impression, it actually feels plasticky. It feels plasticky, but it's not actually too light. So the weight is just right about just right. It does not feel cheap. Though, for the weight itself does not feel cheap. The plastic though, the plastic feel of it, it's matte. I like matte, but not a big fan of how this lens looks. But it's definitely better than the one I'm using now. I'm actually using a for what I'm shooting now. I'm using a Canon 1022 on a Meiki adapter. So this is definitely better. This will be my first wide angle native lens. I have a my only other lens would be this one. It's a Samyang 50mm 1.4. So my only other lens is this one, Samyang 50mm 1.4. Okay, I'm not sure if this will go to the video, but if you see the lens is actually kind of hazy right now. This is the main problem. I actually dropped this lens before twice, and I needed a replacement, and the Tamron was the cheapest wide angle native lens I have seen so far that had good reviews. Sigma also released their Sigma 1424 2.8, and Sony has their own, the Sony G Master 1635 2.8, which is actually very pricey. So I need to stick with this one, and reviews are pretty good so far. So let's try to give it. Let me try to replace this Tamron into the camera in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, the difference, man. Okay, this was the lens I was using. Ooh, the difference in the sharpness. Oh, damn. I'm loving this lens so far. I like how it looks. So this is my 50mm Samyang 50mm 1.4, which actually has really faulty continuous focus. So I'm planning to sell this one and get the 85 1.4 by Samyang, which is quite a good review so far. So I actually got this because I wanted to use it on my Canon M3, which also works fine. I bought another adapter for it, and since I did not have a wide angle lens for my Sony, that's why I bought this one. I really waited. I knew that Tamron was going to release the 1728 after the success of the 2875. So I really waited for it for months, and now I have it on my hands, and let's try to give it a test drive, if it would focus.
visitor.
So far the results have been pretty good. It actually focuses really well. It's sharp based on the video, the video I shot. So there's really no point. I can't really compare it to other lenses because the only wide angle lens I have is the Canon 1022, which again is kind of faulty right now because of all the bruises or all the wars it has been. Like it has been dropped in a rock, dropped in the pool, dropped in the pool, is dunked in the pool. So I don't really have any point of comparison. So I'm gonna rate this as a 10. This will be a 3 for now because I don't really have any other. I don't have the Sigma. I don't have the Sony G Master lens. So for now we're gonna do some real world tests. We're gonna shoot some short clips. I'm gonna take pictures of it. It should be on the next clips. Let's go.